Well, guys, Ryan Garcia is back. He's going to be fighting Rukia Ampo in December, I believe in Japan, for an exhibition fight. We all thought that Ryan Garcia was going to be gone for a while. Looks like he's back, and he's in an exhibition. That's a good thing. You know, I think he's able to make some money from, all this chaos, everything surrounding his name. I know that he's going through a lot right now. He wants to be in the sport of boxing, but obviously that suspension is going to last until like April of 2025. So we won't see him in the ring, professionally in a sanctioned bout until 2025. But we're getting a little sneak peek of what he's going to look like in an exhibition fight against Rukia Ampo, the guy that obviously fought Manny Pacquiao in an exhibition. And Ryan Garcia is saying that he wants to get revenge for Manny because Rukia put some pressure on Manny, gave him a little bit of punishment in their exhibition fight. I guess Ryan Garcia is saying that he wants to knock out Rukia Ampo just on behalf of Manny Pacquiao's honor and just out of respect for Manny. So that's a cool thing to hear, that Ryan Garcia is going to be back in the ring against a professional kickboxer, and it's going to be an interesting fight. I think that it's a dangerous fight for Ryan Garcia, but at the same time, it's something that you look at it and you're like, yeah, Ryan should definitely cook this dude. I think that Ryan Garcia is in his prime right now. I think he's comfortable. He's not agreeing to anything that he's not feeling healthy and comfortable with in terms of his weight. So I wouldn't worry about Ryan Garcia in this exhibition. I think it's just a display for him to showcase that, he's still a popping name. He's still somebody to watch. He's still must-see TV. And I've never, disagreed with any of those statements. I think Ryan, alongside Gervonta Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford, Naoya Inoue, Bam Rodriguez, those guys are among the most exciting fighters in the sport today when it comes to inside the ring in terms of their styles, and then outside of the ring as well. These guys are characters, they have personalities, and it's just a good thing for Ryan to get back in the ring and, kind of finding a loophole around this whole suspension situation. And I think eventually Ryan Garcia is going to get back in the ring in April of 2025. We're hearing rumors about Teofimo Lopez, and I honestly like the fight between Ryan Garcia and Teo because you got two guys that can hit. They can both crack, hurt each other, but at the same time, these guys have a lot to lose because they're big names. That's a high-profile fight for both guys, and I think it would be exciting. It would be very telling. The winner of that fight is honestly on top of the world when it comes to the sport of boxing, because these are two huge names, two guys that are on their way to the Hall of Fame. If they're not already Hall of Famers, they're bound to be Hall of Famers. And people are going to say, what has Ryan Garcia done to deserve Hall of Fame status? If he continues on the track that he starts knocking guys out, knocks out guys like Devin Haney, knocks out a guy like Teofimo Lopez, knocks out a guy like Regis Prograis or other 140-pounders. I don't know why I said Regis. That's kind of an irrelevant name right now because Regis is talking about fighting in MMA. But ultimately, I think Ryan Garcia has a lot of options. He could fight a lot of people. He wants to fight Boots Ennis. That's probably one of the more difficult fights that he could get himself into. He's called out Terrence Crawford. Now we're getting into dangerous territory for Ryan, but there are just still so many names at 40 and 47 that Ryan could get through and put on his resume and ultimately, put him in that conversation for being a Hall of Famer. But, Ryan's clearly stated that he doesn't care too much about becoming world champion because belts don't really matter. He's more so about making big money fights and giving the fans the fights they want to see. And I salute Ryan Garcia for that because a lot of people just care about being champion. That's all I want to do. But ultimately nowadays, these belts are so saturated where anybody can get a belt, and it's not necessarily the best fighting the best. It's kind of just whatever opportunity presents itself to a boxer and they get it, then that's great. But ultimately, it doesn't mean you're making more money. Honestly, you have to pay more, when these bouts are sanctioned by the WBC, the IBF, the WBO, and the WBA, because, you have to pay these fees for each belt. So each belt you're carrying around, it's basically like you get taxed more. So it's just, I understand where Ryan Garcia is coming from, but ultimately you still want to be a champ in this sport. You don't want to lose focus and the goal of still beating the best there are in the sport. And Ryan Garcia can still do that through making big money fights. So we know how that Devin Haney fight played out. We know how the PED test came out and stuff like that. But Ryan Garcia getting back on track, and if he's clean, throughout the rest of the testing, I feel like we have to seriously consider how he looks in these fights. And if he's able to beat guys like Teofimo Lopez, beat Devin Haney in a rematch, and win these fights in impressive fashion, then, you know, Ryan Garcia is back in it. He's on top of the world. But if not, obviously, you know, it all starts with his exhibition fight against Rukia Ampo in December. It's going to be interesting to see Ryan back. I think a lot of people are eager to see him, you know, back in the ring, see how he looks, if he's still focused, if he still likes boxing. Just catch his energy and see what's up with Ryan, because Ryan has a lot of fans within the sport of boxing, not only, you know, within the sport of boxing, within the sports world in general. And just, you know, he's a superstar. This kid walks around and everybody wants to know, you know, what he's doing next and who he's going to be fighting. So, you know, shout out to Ryan Garcia for getting back in the ring so soon and finding a way to, you know, still show his fans that, you know, I'm still in it, guys. So he's going to be fighting Rukia Ampo in an exhibition, and we'll see how Ryan looks. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about Ryan Garcia's return in an exhibition in December against a kickboxer named Rukia Ampo. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next Nabs Boxing video. Peace. That's going to do it for another Nabs Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.